Mhm.
Okay, so we should be live. We got some people coming in. Here we are at the podcast, episode 16. We're doing a little different like last week. We're waiting for some people to get in before we kick it off. We got Mr. DS18 in here tonight.
What's up? What's up?
We're going to be talking about some new product, especially with slingshots, Broncos, Jeeps. What else we got? What am I missing? Oh, Can-Am now, right? We got Can-Am stuff too to talk about.
Can-Am, which is coming in real soon.
100%. So everybody jumping in. We got Aaliyah, Elena, Josh Howe. Let's go. Speedway is in here.
Facebook's broke. I'm fixing it now.
Yeah. I don't know why. We got to figure out why it's doing it. There's obviously something wrong.
I told you. Gotta buy expensive stuff.
What? You guys selling Facebook servers now?
Not yet, but it's not a bad idea.
Daniel Clark. All right, we got one Facebook back up.
We got two.
Black Diamond's up. I still see two.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I have to like remove it and re-add it each time.
All you tuning in, I'm doing off a laptop tonight. My computer blew up 2 episodes ago, brand new computer, and I don't know what the hell's going on. I told him I can't even blame it on porn because I don't even use this thing except for the podcast. So doing it on the laptop. So we're still coming through. Looks like we're on. We got people in here. I got my team on here. We got Mr. DS18 here, who is, where are you at right now again? You said Smoky Mountain?
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, up in the mountain, up the hills.
Man, so he's here with us. Let me just close out the screen so I don't have all this in my face. Okie dokie. So tonight we're going to be talking about DS18. We're going to be going over some stuff from the Sundown show, normal updates that we're going to do. We got some giveaways tonight. We got some 8-gauge speaker wire from DS18 and a full tilt Big 3 kit tonight we're giving away. Let's see. We got Juan Rogue. We got Craig Scarborough. Sarah Dusty Hutchinson. Tony Sperry in here. We'll wait about 2 more minutes to get this thing loaded up with people. Appreciate y'all coming out Thursday night. This is episode 16. That's 16 weeks in a row we've been doing it. And now my computer is popping up, but I don't think it's going to do anything. So, all right, we got a few people here. Let's go ahead and kick this thing off. We'll be right back, get this podcast going with Mr. DS18. Let's kick this.
It's Big Jeff Audio in the chair. Have a seat and relax. Don't be going nowhere. Got guests coming on. They be giving advices. Check out the website for them dope ass prices. Lowest in town. Yeah, that's a fact. He be keeping them down. He's a maniac. Giveaways done every 1,000 subs. And to any other channel, he show nothing but love. Big Jeff on the mic, you know he get down. What's the name of the show? Well, that's Big Sound. Big subwoofers, yeah, that's the type. Deviant for life, I'm saying smash the like, and we out.
Big Jeff Audio.
All right, here we are with Mr. DS18 podcast number 16. If it looks weird tonight, I am working off of a laptop. Keep having computer problems, which is crazy. DS18, we like it loud. It was one of the first major brands I pulled in when I started this out of a garage. Rob, how long you been with DS18?
You remember that? You remember that day, Jeff?
Which one?
When you started DS18?
When I started DS18?
Yeah.
I remember, though. Actually, it was Johnny. Johnny sent an email to the company I was working at about bringing in the product. And the company I was working at didn't want to get back into car audio at all. So I asked him, at least I asked him straight up and said, hey, do you mind if I respond back? I have my, little eBay thing going right now. So I reached out to Johnny and said, hey, I ain't going to lie to you. Just a online guy, but I'm a hustler, And he says, look, if you make the minimum order, we'll sell to you. And I remember first order was $1,500, man. It was just, I think, TW220s and 6.4s and not even that much, case of each. And literally sometimes I was, because I didn't have terms or credit or anything, I'd sell stuff and like 2 days later send money and then get another order and just kept building it up from there. And then that was at the time that they were kind of breaking up how many online sellers, eBay and all that, right? And we still had Amazon. So I remember I actually blew my top that night on the phone because I never got along with one of the guys. He was bitching, well, this guy's out of his house. He doesn't have overhead. It's still sales. It's still business. So
exactly.
Right.
You're still looking for it, hustling.
Right. And then I had, tiny Facebook. I don't think I even had a YouTube page set up, and it was just selling product, man. That's all it was. After hours, making some side money. And then it just kind of blew up from there, waking up at 5 a.m. to do Big Jeff and then go to work, come back, do Big Jeff. So it's crazy. But DS18 was the first one that I got to distributor level and, first one with terms and everything else. So that's really where it all started. But how long you been with DS18?
This year, 10 years.
10 years.
DS18, yes.
So, and everybody's got to think too, even 5 years ago, DS18 was just still coming up. 10 years ago, I don't think it was really even on the map.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
not,
As a
not
brand.
even.
It
Not
was definitely
even.
one of those ones where like DS18 who? And then 5 years ago, it started to get some clout, and then now 10 years later, it's definitely up there with the brands for sure. So tonight, we're going to give away, first prize will be a roll of DS18 8-gauge red and black speaker. If you want to win that, you need to comment the word DS18. So go ahead and comment that, and we'll pick a winner later. Like usual, in the beginning, we go over some things. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't. At least like the video right now. Share it out so we can get the count up. We got Sean Mayo in here, Bobby. We got a bunch of usuals and it looks like some new ones. So that's awesome. I don't know if you all saw it. We got our play button. We did a live video of it. Because the talk of you can buy one, but we did the live video unboxing it and getting it, which was awesome. And then since then, we're actually over 400,000 subscribers. So congratulations there. I think the biggest thing, Rob, is in the car audio world, nobody's ever grown something that fast on YouTube. It's usually other type videos and trending.
And Jeff, people are not used to it. People are not used to it. They're always, you got the cyber bullies that when they see somebody, especially like you, growing so big, so fast, it scares them. They're not used to being scared.
Right. No, and I hear you. And we're doing, we got the Justin cam, ran with Justin, and we're, crazy.
I'm actually gonna apply the Justin cam one of these days at the show.
There you go.
They don't believe me when I'm at a show how hectic it can be.
And the thing about the YouTube is it doesn't all have to be about car audio because we sell worldwide, obviously, and we're getting people from worldwide, and we're doing a lot more international orders. And then we do other stuff, man, radar detectors and muffler tips and all types of other stuff. So it's just doing different content. Within a few months, we have over 500 videos. That's part of it too. But we don't got to harsh on that. We also started a new campaign, Spanish. So we're doing videos in Spanish.
You speak Spanish now?
No, I don't speak it, but I got a voiced overlay for it. So, there's a lot of, obviously we have a huge.
You got to invite me to a Spanish one.
100%, man. Definitely. I think that part of it is we do tons of orders to not just be in Puerto Rico and stuff, but there's a lot of people in the U.S. that favoritism speaking that language. So that was something else to bring more content. So that's going on. New on our website, we fully launched the Big Jeff Pay, which is a line of credit, not a lease. So no hard hit. You can find out in seconds, and then you can use it as many times as you want compared to doing like a lease. But you can do that right on our website, and now we have built into the website Snap and ASEMA. No longer do you have to try to get approved externally, you can do all this and check out. So I think we're one of the first car audio online sites that has that many options in the site, meaning you don't have to do it outside and the paperwork and that. You can get approved and check out right in the site. So again, we just keep pushing the level with new ideas, and welcome for everybody to follow along. But this is part of why people shop on our site. Great deals, plenty of financing options, and every order comes with something. And now we even have where you can pick out what you want, which is really cool, and it goes in tiers. You get an automatic free gift, and how much you spend will dictate what other options you have to pick. And then on top of it, we have the rewards points that can be converted into product or money, and that's the small rewards. So there's so many things on our site doing. We got some new videos coming up from the Sundown Show. I want to first talk about the Yukon because there was a lot of hype, and unfortunately, the shop I was using had the truck for 7 months, and at the end rushed it to get together for the show, and I thought it was going to be completed, and it wasn't. And what was completed was rushed. I had to pull it out of there and drop it off at another shop that's going to finish it off for our next show next month. It's depressing to know that a shop can, that could have had such exposure over this, could have a vehicle over 7 months and do the work that they did. So I know there was a lot of hype. It did look pretty good in certain areas, and a lot of people got demos. It drops real low, but we literally got it 2 days before we got on the road, so I didn't get time to tune it, play with it, nothing. So we will come strong at the Lifted Florida show next month, and then we're definitely showing up to Dean's show, the Musical War. So that is still on target. The hair tricks for $1 will be even better than it was. Okay, we weekly do a Get Drunk text by Big Jeff, and every week we pick somebody who signed up. The way to sign up is to text the word drunk to 737 Big Jeff. That's 737-244-5333. You get put in the list, and every week we text somebody. And this week's winner is Brian Harper. There's the screenshot of the text they get. He got a amp kit, and it's real cool. Every week you sign up, you possibly get a text from me. Hopefully you can read it. The whole funny thing is that I'm doing it while I'm drinking, and every week somebody wins something. We will be coming up with, just with everything going on, I promised everybody, with the Big Jeff chains. We're going to be doing giveaways on that. You'll have to give me till the beginning of next month. And what else we got? Oh, we're still going to be picking for the Martz digital lamps. We have everybody that's entered. We'll be handing it over, the options for them to pick the cars. Now, got all that out of the way. I got Mr. DS18 himself here, who is on the road at a show. Give me an idea about this show. Where are you at? What is it about?
Okay, so DS18 has also been big in the Jeep scene. So right now we're at the Smoky Mountains, the Great Smoky Mountains Jeep Invasion up in Pigeon Forge. Over 200 vendors in the outside area, and then another 200 vendors inside as well.
Wow, didn't even think Smoky Mountains, big show like that.
It is a big show. It's crazy. Today was day one, Thursday. Honestly, I haven't been to this show in the last 3 years.
Wait, this is not like a weekend or a day. This is multiple days?
Yeah, it started on Monday. So on Monday, it starts as kickoff parties at different locations, like meet and greets. And then yesterday was the official kickoff party at the Hard Rock Cafe, where you could see their parking lot can only fit roughly around 150 Jeeps. They had all 3 parking lots all over the venue, fully packed.
So if you were to guess the turnout, well, I'm sure it's going to be bigger this weekend. How many thousands of people do you think come to this thing?
Honestly, with the amount of Jeeps that I've seen, and like from the show site to our cabin is like a 15-minute drive, and it's taking us over 2 hours to get there.
Tri-State, I see your comment. We'll talk about the sneakers here in a little bit. Don't think I'm ignoring you. So you do this a lot. You obviously work at DS18, and you're the hype man, we'll call it, right? Social media, and then you go to these shows. How many shows a year do you think you're going to now? Like this year, how many shows you gone to already? This
year, we've probably done like around a little bit over 60.
Wow. That's a lot of shows, man. That's a lot of time. People don't realize just going to Sundown 8 hours away and bringing 16 employees and trailing up, it's a lot of work, man.
We do
it's tiring.
shows worldwide, honestly, because in June I did in 1 weekend. In 1 week, I did 3 shows. I went to
Wow.
Mexico. Then I did New York City, Atlantic City. Then I flew to Mexico, and from Mexico I flew to Puerto Rico for another show, and then back to Miami.
Now, are you taking vehicles out there yourself, or
I actually drive nationwide. I drive our own tow pigs.
okay?
I have a team of 3, sometimes 4, and we drive. I drive a 2022 Dodge Ram with a gooseneck, strap on my Jeeps, and let's go. And then I got Jerry driving the big international truck with our big trailer,
Right.
which is our stacker. That has another demo vehicle inside. It has our golf cart. It has our scooters. It has a small Jeep, all of the displays. The second floor is full of giveaways. We always carry around 5,000 lanyards, at least 300 hats, 300 T-shirts, cups, mugs, everything DS18 has. It's in there as a storage.
And you're giving it away.
We give
Dustin,
everything.
thank you. I appreciate it. I got as many demos as possible done. Obviously, we had lines around the door. We were giving away, obviously, Big Jeff stuff, but DS18 stuff and Rockford and Kicker. We were giving away everything at Sundown Show. But, I'm sure you know, Rob, the day goes by so fast when you're trying to meet and greet and talk to people. It humbled me, honestly. This show humbled me. I think this is probably the first time, Rob, I knew that people knew me, but I think this year we obviously really exploded everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was humbling when people walk up to you and you don't want to be rude, but at the same time, you're trying to do so much. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure when you're at the shows, it's the same thing. You don't want to be rude, but you can't sit there and just chit chat for an hour.
Yeah, exactly. I have to become at these shows. I've learned how to be a psychiatrist. I've fixed marriages. I've let people hug me, cry over my shoulder, ask for free shit, this and that.
Right.
And it's funny. It's funny that I'd never imagine being at this level.
Right.
We go to all these shows. We share the experience with the people. The people like come and congratulate us for what we've been doing. They love our ideas. They support our product. I have people like, oh, I want to do a tattoo. Can I have your authorization? Can you sign off the logo? Can
but
I
then
wrap my
you
car?
do have the other side, right? That you don't sponsor or do something because you can't do that for everybody. And all of a sudden you're
I'm the bad guy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was funny with all this crap that was going on with the YouTube. There was a comment on one of the videos for the giveaway, and it said, I got tired of begging to win. I'm a veteran. Like, he's admitting that he's begging to win. He's tired because he hasn't won. There's a prize, and there's thousands of people that are entering. And the kicker part is, I don't know how many times you do it, Rob, but we get it up all the time. I go to their social media, and they haven't shared one post of mine, but they're trying to get free stuff, right?
Exactly.
Or they're sharing the competition's post and then hitting me up. So it's less like, you try to just hold your breath. But I hear what you're saying.
In the Jeep scene, it's different. The majority of people, they love to build their Jeeps. So it's for somebody to ask you, oh, I want a full sponsorship. I usually give out, I have like a team DS18. And it depends what you want to do. What do you need? Then I look into Jeep by Jeep, person by person. And then I handle what kind of discount you get. What are you looking for? Where do you want to go with us? What's the support? And people actually like that better than me giving them something, then owing me a favor.
Right. No, 100%. And then it's more that they work for it, and that's the way it should be. I want to get right into it because for us, it's huge with DS18. DS18 was definitely known for a while with all the marine and off-road, the amps, the towers, the speakers. But now DS18 is taking this thing to another level. You are making plug and play for the new Bronco, which is pretty much still brand new.
We
are
have
making
stuff.
You got the Slingshot.
Yeah.
So you got the Bronco, the Slingshot, now the Can-Am. I mean, DS18 is just launched to a whole nother level. And you're even, when you compare to these other companies that have been around forever, they don't even have all this stuff, man.
Because honestly, my opinion,
Yeah.
you gotta be a Jeeper. You gotta have a Bronco. You have to sit down in a Jeep and you have to take the doors off. You have to roll off the windows. You have to enjoy the ride just to see what is it these guys need. It's not just to make a product and put it on your website and say, this fits perfectly, it's loud. No, you have to live the moment. You have to get into
on the Bronco. You know, that was a chance to take that it was going to hit off. I mean, when the Bronco came out,
it still hasn't. It still hasn't.
A problem with production, right? So they weren't released like they were. So you took a huge chance, DS18, to say we're going to go full blast and start making these Bronco parts, which is awesome. But I mean, you're talking about when you're bringing a new product, you're not talking about a couple $1,000s. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars, containers of equipment, and you're taking a chance. Who is? I mean, is there a group of y'all that come up with, hey, this is what we're going to try to make, or this is what we're going for?
Yes. We have it with Alberto, which is Sasha's father, Sasha. We got Diego, which is our engineer, and myself as well. We listen to almost all of our customers. Our sales reps also have the feedback from their customers. And every time somebody has an idea, that's what we do. We focus on bringing it to life, making it possible. We did the Bronco Stampede show last week, and we got some real good feedback why people are complaining about the Bronco audio. I know it because I have a Bronco. I've already taken my top off. I have big wheels on it. I go down the highway. Stock radio was horrible. The first thing I did, I put the sound system before the tints.
Right.
And you usually do the tints first.
Right.
And that's why. The same thing is now with the Slingshot. First, we designed the Slingshot, and people say, oh, but the Slingshot, you have to, if you don't have one, you got to rent one to understand why it has to be loud.
Right. And not even that, how fun it is. Blake, I'll jump in. So, we're a distributor. We're an online seller. DS18 is a manufacturer. So it's a lot different. When we do a build, I got to try to satisfy different brands. So obviously DS18 is always my go-to brand. Obviously Black Diamond is our house brand from DS18. So we did in the Yukon all DS18 mids and highs and the hybrids and the Black Diamond speakers and the DS18 tweeters, because they got a great line of LED tweeters. Basically, every tweeter they make has an LED version, which looks beautiful and it lights up at night. And then we went with Def Bounce subs and the March digital amps. So that's what's in the Yukon. Louder than shit. I think there's a total of 30-something speakers between the front doors, rear doors, mech band alternators. So we did a huge build. I plan to move, and we have the golf cart, which has all the NXL speakers from DS18 in there. And I'll tell you what, that golf cart is louder than some cars I've heard. You can't literally have a conversation. We actually lost the tower, Rob, on the way there.
Wow.
Where the mount,
it's happened.
Because it's over years and vibrating. I knew about it. I should have swapped out before we went. We're going down the interstate, and then I get a call. We got to pull over. What happened? We lost something. I'm like, what? Just spit it out. The tower's somewhere in Georgia on the interstate, gone. But, that's part of it, man. It's all cool. But
I lost a pair of drivers, the DTs.
Yeah.
I had them underneath my Gladiator. And some dude sent a message to our Instagram page. Hey, bro, I found this.
Oh, really? That's cool as shit, right?
Yeah, I found it. So I told him, yeah, you can keep it. No, man, but I want you to sign it. I'm like, bro, where are you? He was he was already like 200 miles behind me. I'm like,
right, but I would have mailed it. So Black Diamond, I saw one of the comments come up. Black Diamond's a new brand, man, and it's I want to call it the everyday. The Black Diamond is affordable. I can tell you this, which blew my mind. The return rate we have is so small, man. You really got to hurt.
I see it. It's really nothing.
It is
compared to what you take.
Yeah, you're talking about out of $1 million worth of product, maybe $5,000. It's nothing. And that tells you it's still made good. So That stuff's great. But when you're talking about the Bronco, the Jeep, and the Slingshot, right? Does DS18 right now have everything to basically do a full system in there, plug and play?
Yes, we have everything Jeep, in multiple options for you got your OEM guys, you got your plug and play guys.
We'll go down on the Jeep. Let's talk about the rubber duckies.
The duckies is what do you know the story about the ducks?
Well, I know the ducks were a thing that was like an online social media thing that they were leaving them on Jeeps, correct?
It all happened a couple of years ago. A girl, a Jeeper, she crossed the border from the United States to Canada. She pulled over at a rest area, and some dude tried to molest her, and she freaked out. So she locked herself in her house for 6 months.
Oh, wow.
The day she decided to go outside, she went shopping. She went to a dollar store, and she found this nice chrome duck. On her way out, she saw this tricked out Jeep. So she left a note and told the guy, the owner, "I love your Jeep, nice Jeep." She left a duck on the hood.
And that's where it started.
That's where it started.
Wow. And you guys, how many ducks do you think you've given out?
Over 50,000 ducks in this year only.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And now we made these rooster ducks with the spike hair, and they're a little bit bigger.
Right.
So I don't pass those out unless you show me your build or you post and you tag us. So
right.
I stole that idea from Big Jeff.
Okay. You know what? I ain't mad. I ain't mad. There's a lot of ideas stolen.
I said, hey, if it's working out for him, let's copy it. Let's copy and paste this.
Hell yeah, it's all good. It's all good. As long as they ain't using my logo or my name, I'm good. So the rubber duckies are fun, and then just recently, you guys come out with the Can-Am stuff.
So the Can-Am stuff is still. We do have a few items in. It's still arriving. We got some dash speakers. We're working on the door panels. We got the subwoofer enclosures. Obviously, all our pods will fit on the Can-Am bars. We are also bringing in some new pods, new bars. More. We're adding more to the Can-Am lineup.
Let's do this real quick. We're going to take a quick video break. When we come back, we're going to give away that 8-gauge speaker wire. And we're going to do some talking with Mr. DS18 here. Real quick before we go. When I first started up, I said, you know what? I'm going to sell the shit out of this, Johnny. They're going to call me Mr. DS18. I didn't know about you yet. And everybody right away is like, no, there is Mr. 18. Let them hear that. And I said, what? I said, I'm going to become Mr. DS18. But no, I can't fill your shoes. But let's go to a quick video break. We'll be back with Mr. DS18. We're going to give away some speaker wire. We got a video here of you, actually, I think. Go ahead and play it.
Big Sound by Big Jeff presents Mr. DS18.
What's up, guys? It's Mr. DS18. So today we're gonna do a comparison of two of our mid-ranges. It's titanium voice coil. It's a ferrite magnet. Now, what's the difference between them? Que está al tanto de nuestros nuevos productos. My assistant needs an assistant. Can you believe that? Stay tuned for the ride.
I know it's tiring, but anytime
I'm gonna get you for that one, okay? You're gonna pay for that.
You at least look generally like you're still having a good time though, and I can imagine how tiring it is, man, doing all this, driving all that, talking with all these people. But you can tell you're in this more than just a job, man. I think that stands out. Let's go ahead and pick the winner real quick. We'll let Mr. DS18 call out the winner. We have a roll of OFC, not the cheap stuff. Red and black, 8-gauge speaker wire, great for subwoofers. And if you commented, you're in it. Let's go ahead and pull the winner, and we'll let you announce it.
Keenan Turner is a lucky winner.
Awesome, Keenan. Go ahead and just contact my customer service team at 737-BIG-JEFF. That's 737-244-5333, or chat in on the website, and we will get you taken care of. Can you tell us what's in the works next?
Yeah, I mean, we're still developing more G products. A while ago, we had some. I was reading some questions.
Yeah, Claudia, let's pull some of these up. I love getting the fans involved. Rob, I love the Gladiator. If that was yours at Wild Jeep Invasion, is that yours, the Gladiator?
I was there 2 years ago. Last year we didn't do Jeep Invasion. We were actually somewhere else. But yes, I've done Wildwood Jeep Invasion. It's actually a cool show at on the beach.
Oh wow, that's real cool. So your vehicle, your personal vehicle, is what?
Which one?
Oh, okay. Shit, excuse me.
Sorry. I'm into cars.
DS18.
I got that from my.
You know what? They're gonna start talking shit about you tonight, now, sir. It's gonna be all over the goddamn internet.
Hey, I don't brag about the numbers, man.
What are the vehicles, man? Lay us out.
I have a 2022 Bronco fully tricked out, 2018 Mercedes CLA bagged on 20s. I have a 2023 Mitsubishi Outlander. I have 1993 RX-7 that's in the works right now. I have a 2004 RX-8.
Which is your favorite? Which is
my favorite?
Yeah,
right now, my Mercedes.
Right. So
the ride comfort on that thing is no way.
The wife's driving the V12 right now, but I got a Wagoneer, a Grand Wagoneer, and I'm gonna tell you what. That car is so comfortable, man. There's so much technology, night vision, all types of stuff in this Grand Wagoneer, man. It's got a freezer in the armrest. You can put a whole six-pack in there. Blows my mind. But I'll tell you what, the BMW, which has a Hooligan in it, I got a Hooligan and the 5K in there. You know, that's the go-to. But, you know, you got to be not just an audio guy. You got to be a car guy in this industry. It goes together, the culture. You know, I think some people take it too serious, and that's where all the smash talk. Instead of just sitting back and enjoying it.
Honestly, Jeff, it's not even seriously. It's just you don't enjoy what they do.
Right.
Like we do.
Right. Exactly. You know what? You said that right, man. Honestly.
You know, they get mad probably at Jeff because Jeff has 400,000 followers. I don't see anyone else doing it.
Right.
I mean, we already have who we have. The guys that did it, the old school, yeah, good for them. But they're afraid, like I told you in the beginning, they're afraid of the new kids on the block. That's the true story.
You know, I take pride. Sometimes I pat myself on the back. I got to try to give myself a little recognition that, you know, 5.5 years out of a single car garage with $150. It didn't come easy. I'm still busting my ass 7 days a week. And the only reason why I'm not at the shop right now is because I'm doing this. And I think people got to understand that my success, I try to tell everybody that they could do the same thing. And that's why I want to get everybody across. But when it comes to the car shows and the events and the basic, everybody should just enjoy it and not even pick somebody's stuff apart. You know, do it as a corrective criticism. And even that, if you didn't spend the money on it, you didn't do it, you ain't got nothing to say about it, you know?
That's true.
And I see that at these car shows, that even it's these little groups and squads, and it should just be, you know, just a group of people having fun, because that's what it's about. But so when you roll out to these shows, how many are you from DS18 normally rolling out? And then I'm guessing what I see is you have DS18 teams all over the United States, and I see it on social media. DS18 Mexico, DS18 Puerto Rico, DS18 Texas, DS18, you know, there's all these squads. How do you keep up with them all, man?
Oh, man. I don't know. Sometimes I tell Sasha, I'm going to lose my shit. I can't. There's too much. I do have a small team that helps me out. I have my social media team. I have friends of mine that are real close to me. I'm part of the team that help me take care of what I left behind, you know. I try to make everybody happy. When we go to the shows, I take care of everybody. You know, DS18, we pay for a huge booth. Plus, we buy everyone that has a DS18 build. We pay for their entrance.
Right.
If it's a show and shine, we always have enough show and shine tickets to pass out. If a customer or a team DS18 guy or girl wants to have their Jeep or Bronco, whichever demo vehicle they have, they want to have it in our booth and we don't have space. I have a lot of partnership with other, not audio brands, with other build brands, like the tire guy, the wheel guy, the shine guy, the car wash guy. So I have, like, at this show, I have 19 DS18 Jeeps all over the show.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Hey,
Fully
before I
built.
forget, let's just start that other one before I forget. We're giving away a OFC Big 3 kit from Full Tilt. Big shout out to Sean Mayo. If you want to win that, just comment the word Big 3, BIG 3, and we'll announce that in a little bit. So, but what I'm saying is, I'm sure they all try to get in touch with you constantly or get you out to all these shows. And I know for me, with all the followers, and I have a full team of CSR that respond to these people all day. How do you spread yourself out amongst all this?
Well, I try to pick my shows very carefully. When I can't make it to a show, I do have another team of dealers that assist with me at shows. So I try to give everybody a piece of the pie. I have some dealers that do the New Jersey Jeep Invasion. Other dealers probably are going to do Heat Wave. I had another team do Slimology while I was at Atlantic City Truck Meet. And then I had Harry in Puerto Rico doing another show. So I try to, do all this coverage wisely.
Right.
So everybody's happy. When I can't make it to a show, we always donate a set of speakers.
Something for a raffle, right?
Honestly, when we can't make it to a show, I donate. I hope Sasha's not watching this. Something expensive,
right.
just to make up for not being there.
Right.
Some of these charity shows always want in return for a shout out, for us to be in their banners.
I want to remember correctly. Wasn't there a school or some in South Florida that got broken into?
They got broken into,
and then you all showed up and filled the place up with the
Zumba speakers,
and all the kids. I remember seeing that on TV.
And we also donated 100 of the puzzles.
Right. That's cool stuff, man. And
there's some things we don't show, so people don't think we're trying to do it for clout.
100%, man. Everything that we give away, it's a marketing thing for me, right? But at the same time, yeah, I could pocket 20 extra grand or so a month. But, I want people to feel like I do care. I know DS18 does the same with the amount of giveaways. I mean, you guys give away even ammo boxes, I remember.
Yeah.
Ammo boxes, gun holders.
Everything, anything you can think of. We have so many. The old man comes up with so much crazy ideas.
Right.
We gave away the Jeep rulers. We gave away the ammo boxes. Hey, I went to Jeep Beach this year and I gave away, again, I hope Sasha's not watching, 1,000 beach chairs.
Oh, man. Yeah, you don't want to hear that. That ain't cheap.
When Sasha asked for the tents, I didn't know. That day I didn't want to go to work. I know where the tents were.
Right. Here, you got a good question here. Tom Eugene Whitmore. What would you say is the best DS18 woofer?
Hooligan, baby.
Hooligan. Which were just remade.
Yes. Hooligan.
That's one thing DS18 wasn't fully known for. It was obviously the mid-range, the loudspeakers, and, the amps. I know Sasha really wants to break out into the woofers, but the Hooligan in the price range or the EXL.
It said his name. The Hooligan has sat on his name. It's been very reliable. It's done its job. One of the loudest trucks, which is Ground Pound by Limitless Lithiums, they have 6 Hooligans, and they're over 160 dBs. Plus, he demos the crap out of it, and
right.
it can handle. It has a 10K per sub.
Per Hooligan. That's like almost triple what it's rated
at 16 volts. That's truck crazy. Is built at 16 volts.
What is this one from Michael Lester? You going to be in Pigeon Forge this weekend?
Yes. I'm here. We arrived here Monday.
Okay.
It takes us 2 days to get here because we travel. Like I said, we have a 40-foot stacker trailer. So we have to stop at the weigh stations. Well, I don't stop at the weigh stations. The truck has to stop at the weigh stations, and there's at least, I would say, I think there are 8 weigh stations. So We can only drive.
Oh, that's
certain-
right. That size you have to go through like an 18-wheeler, don't you?
Yes, because we
Right.
do have an M2 business class truck that pulls it, which is like a small semi truck, an international 4400. So it has to stop at the weigh stations. In some of these weigh stations, you can be there in line for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So we have to stop. Plus, we're towing the Jeeps. Every time we stop at a gas station, we have to check the straps. You have to check on the tires and stuff like that.
Tri-State here, which is a huge follower of ours, asking if people want to get involved in the teams or be a part of shows, what's the best way to go about that?
The best way is, honestly, if you have everything DS18, that's our goal. If not, we help you transition from what you don't have DS18 to convert it to DS18.
How do they reach out though? Is there a sign up somewhere or
you can reach out to me through my Instagram page or my email. I can post when the video's done. I can post my email. I have no problem with that. We have a sponsorship application. If you want a sponsorship type, if you want to become just a team member, you get with me, and I'll send you your bag of goodies.
I want everybody to understand now, the sponsorship packet is not easy. They want to know everything, where you've been, where you're going, and it's not going to be a simple my name and this.
And it's not a free ride.
No, you're going to have to put money in, especially in the beginning.
Exactly. And like I told you, it depends on every single person. Is different. You got the SEMA build guys. You got the crazy guys that drop a lot of money in these builds. So not everybody gets the same discount. Some people can get a 50% discount. Some people can get an 80. Some people can get a 10%. It depends. I look at these applications one by one.
Right. We're going to do another quick video break. I think we got some on the new slingshot. We're going to come back and give away this big three and do some more talking with Mr. DS18. We'll be right back. You see there's a full getup on the slingshots. I'm real interested in getting one here soon. If you haven't commented the word big three, do it now. I got coming up, Rob, something big. We're going to be shooting it this weekend. It's called Big Jeff Comes Clean. And I'm going to explain to everybody how I did YouTube that fast. This stuff isn't easy.
I don't want to miss this one.
No, definitely don't. This stuff doesn't come easy, man. It's a lot of work. What you do, what I do, it looks fun, and it is, but there's so many hours, man. There's so many things to deal with to keep a brand going or a company going. And don't get me wrong, your salesman, bringing the sales, but you have to build a brand. It's called brand awareness and product awareness, two separate things. And that was one thing me coming up that manufacturers wanted to work with. I wasn't just an invoice. I sometimes did more marketing than the manufacturer. Okay. And DS18, that I think was the biggest thing that you did over other brands is you guys went out there and hit it hard with the marketing, right? You got the word out there with multiple ways. And I think that's it. You guys got a YouTube. You got plenty of social media. But it's still you going out there to these shows, setting up these teams, and everybody else spreading the word, because that's what online is about. Let's go ahead and pick the winner for the big three kit. Here you go. Who's the winner? Who do we got? Let my team pop it up. You could try that name, bud. Go ahead. I got Joshua. You get the last name.
Soilio?
Okay. Well, sorry we screwed that up, but you are the winner of the Full Tilt Big 3 kit. Contact 737 Big Jeff. We got next week one of our big followers. He's on here tonight. Robin Williams parked with us. Next week he's going to be on here, and I'm going to try to get. I always screw up her name. Is it Onlu? Well, who? The one with the Jeep.
Oh, wait, good question. Hold on.
Right, I always screw it up. Really cool girl, and her husband.
They're really cool people.
I felt bad because he kept wanting to give me a demo, and I just got so busy. I had my guys go over and videotape it.
You're gonna have to fly over there. Or
Yeah,
I think she's planning to do a trip down to Miami to bring the truck to the
100%. And I'd love to get her out shows. They got a beautiful Jeep. What is her name? How do you say it?
Oh man, Oana.
Yeah, I think that is it. There you go. Full done front to head to toe. It's a husband and wife thing, and it's cool that they. But we're gonna try to get him on. But we're definitely gonna have Robin Williams on next episode, and we got some big videos coming out.
She's one of my loyalist
you know what?
Team members.
She
fights
pro,
for DS18.
Yeah, she is pro DS18 all the way, man, and that's really cool to have people like that. So we got some videos coming out. I think I got another interview on People Saw the new playlist where we have some crazy interviews coming for jobs. I ain't gonna lie, we had a guy call today to ask if the jobs in Indeed were really jobs because he's applied multiple times, and he thinks he kind of said like because he's white, we're not calling him back. And at my shop, we have white, Hispanic, black. I mean, we're just a mix of cultures. But this is the type of people we get in there. So we started a new playlist. The last one was a guy that we actually counted how many times he says, I need benefits. And it was every time it went bing, bing, bing. It was hilarious. And that's the other type of content we bring. Who does all the video shooting for you guys? Do you have somebody that you bring out there to try to do that all?
So in-house, we do have a producer, a director. And when I go on the road, sometimes when the guy that we hire offsite, he goes with me, but I always try to imagine. If I don't have anyone with me at a show, it's usually me. So, and then I send my girl all the footage, and she does the editing.
Yeah. And it's a lot of work there too to get it right. We're actually, the big giveaway before we exploded was the 20K, which is some kicker, Solo X's, a Martz digital amp, and a Titan battery. That winner will be picked the 31st, the podcast. That's next week. So if you haven't already, which you can do it multiple times, you take the video, you have to comment on it, your name, location, why you should win, and then you need to share that video, not just on your profile 1,000 times, but in your groups, and you can screenshot it and send it in to us, and we will give you an entry per. So you got another week to get those entries in to get that full system. Mr. DS18 is actually at a show for the whole week, so I'm
going to be doing a couple of lives tonight. We have a party. I'm a little late, but Big Jeff.
I appreciate it.
Big Jeff had the spotlight today, so everybody's outside right now. Everybody's in their Jeeps, and all they're doing is texting me like, "Are you ready?" I'm like, "No, not yet. Hold on."
No. You good, man? I appreciate
Take a quick shower.
Yeah, I'll stay on with everybody. You go do your thing, man.
No. We got time. No worries.
Okay, so if you haven't been there, make sure you follow Mr. DS18. He will be doing lives. Man, they're all over the United States and outside the U.S. doing this stuff. So it's really cool. If you can't be there, there you go. At the bottom of the screen, it is /DS18 sound. That's for Facebook and I think YouTube. So make sure you hit it up. We are one of the biggest sellers. I ain't gonna say the biggest, but we're up there. And if you need any DS18 product, we're gonna be having some Labor Day sales going on, but every day is some kind of sale or freebie on our website. That's at Big Jeff Audio. We have all the Bronco, Slingshot, Can-Am, everything in stock. We've been selling it nonstop, which blew my mind to go that fast. We even have that new micro amp. You got time to talk about that? That was the amp that came in the kits.
Yes.
And you guys separate it. The amp's probably as big as my hand, man.
Yeah, it's the size of a cell phone. You're right.
Right.
The red one, right? We're talking about the red one.
The red one that came with the 4-inch setup. So, marine style amp, small amp that can pretty much fit anywhere.
Anywhere. It sounds good. It has
Right.
power. It delivers real power.
And I
It's
think we're right at
completely
$100
waterproof.
price point. So great if you're going to add some mids and highs on, or if you have a power sport vehicle and you need to plus it doesn't use a lot of amperage. It's a small amp. So it's great for stuff like that.
It also has an output RCA. So if
you could actually, well, not strap, but in a sense, go from one
bypass.
amp to the next, right?
Exactly. If you want to add a tower or a sound bar or a sub, it's easy.
I want to bring up, we're talking about the, we sold a ton of them, but the Bluetooth 24-inch and 37s,
Okay.
awesome setup, man. Plug and play, really loud for a all-in-one. And, those were not, man, there's so many products that DS18 has killed it. And I ain't going to say none, but it used to be you had to go Wet Sounds to get that kind of quality and 10-inch marine. And when DS18 came out, it just smashed the price, and the quality is the same, if not better. You got carbon fiber, you got white, red, black. I mean, even in your boxes, you can get the Jeep boxes you can get them in camo. I mean, pink. I mean, just crazy stuff. And
I'll tell you, coming out for the 2024 Jeep Wranglers.
Okay.
Since the Jeep Wranglers, the 24s came out neon colors, so now we're coming out with the neon sound bars.
Nice. And everything, there's tons of product to light up, right?
Yes,
and
everything.
You get
we got mids, we got grills, we got tweeters, we got drivers, almost anything. We got RCAs, power wire that glows in the dark.
Yeah, and you need a little,
almost anything.
LED, BTC, light it all up. Bluetooth to your phone, DS18 app, super easy. We use it on the golf cart. I use it in my BMW. Man, there's just so much stuff. I mean, there's everything from entry level to high end. OFC wire now,
with
really
that,
nice.
With that BT, with the LED BTC in my Jeep, I have 4.
Right.
In my Gladiator, I have 4. In my JK, I have 8. So you can combine them all in groups, and you can set them, either turn them all on, or you can combine. I do it because I do it separately. So my speakers light up green, my bullets light up blue, my rings light up pink. So everything's lit up in different colors.
You got Kendrick here. I love my EXL 8s. Those things are super loud. I'm trying to see if we missed any other comments. Check out when with the Jeep. I own a trucking company. Haven't went. What is this? Never stopped there. No free ice cream there. I'm guessing he's talking about where you're at. I own a trucking company. Haven't went since COVID. Let me see what else we got. Show at Sundown. Yes, we'll talk more about Sundown next week, guys. Here we go. What's this? Sponsorship is hard. Trust me, I spend $1,000 in my biggest and my mid-flat progressive and still very little. What else we got here? Man, there's a lot of people actually out your way, man. Surprisingly, I never even thought about the Rockies and car audio, man.
Yo, you gotta come to this place.
Christmas. Yeah, well, I'm hoping next year. Man, I got 32 employees, and I still have to work as hard as I do. That's how busy and how many things we got going on.
No days off for us,
right? I'm hoping.
But this is I do get paid. I do get paid for this,
right?
So Sasha tells me, go to the show, have fun, make sure everybody's happy. Alberto says the same thing. Make sure you take care of everybody. You know what? Take the guys to the expensive dinner.
I need to talk to my owner and see if I can get the same gig, man. I'm going in the office tomorrow and tell him, this is how it is. Man, we had a good crowd tonight. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate Mr. DS18 taking the time. He's at a show right now, and he still found time to come on the Big Sound podcast. I got none but love for him and the DS18 brand. We have many brands, but obviously this is what we're known for. And they keep growing every time you think they've caught up, they've always surprised me even, and there's something out that I didn't even know about. So that's real cool. Remember, next podcast, we're going to be announcing the winner for the 20K giveaway, which at this point, we're just going to keep doing giveaways because I'll never catch up to it. And the new goal is to get to 1 million subscribers. and I'm gonna
You'll
get there.
You're
Okay?
gonna get there. Of
I'm
course you
gonna
are,
get
man.
there. I don't know how long. I'm not gonna question it. It's gonna level off eventually. But if I keep the content going, keep doing what I'm doing. But I will fill you all in. I'm gonna be shooting a video Saturday for Sunday. Big Jeff comes clean. How he took his YouTube over 30 days. And I'm gonna let it out. I'm gonna let the bottom of the box how it was done. And I can tell you it wasn't from buying bots. Otherwise, I'd be shut down by now and I would never got my button. But I'm going to come clean. Mr. DS18, make sure you go live tonight. I'm going to try to jump on and see you on there. Thank you again for coming out. Thank you to everybody that's on here tonight. Thank you for dealing with this little laptop. I got to get this computer fixed. I got the blue screen, the oh shit screen. That's not a good screen. But
I told you, stop buying that Chinese crap.
Yeah, I got to not buy it from DS18.
Where's that buy button?
Yeah. Thank you again. Thank you, everybody. Another Big Sound by Big Jeff podcast in the books. See you all. We're out of here.
We like it loud, baby.
Another show in the bag, yeah, that's a wrap. Big Sound is the best, and it ain't no cap. Hit the website if you need that merch. It's Big Jeff Audio and hit the search. I know you had fun, yeah, you gotta admit it. That boy Big Jeff took his thing and he did it. Always a win, yeah, never a L. Did you smash the like, subscribe, and hit the bell? Share it on your socials, put it on blast. We'll be back next week with another podcast. Big Sound in the house, like no other. Deviant and Big Jeff, the Basshead Brothers.